Tell me about the first time someone asked you for an autograph.
First time? It must have been when I signed with Hamburg. Actually, maybe when I played in the under-20s right before Hamburg, the World Cup. I remember there was a lot of kids lined up like for the games and in the entrance, and it was something that I never really expected to happen. But it was pretty amazing, and I still find it a little bit awkward sometimes when people ask for my autograph now, but at least I'm a little bit more used to it. But it was pretty cool the first time.
Do you have any kind of self-imposed rules around when you do and don't sign, or for who?
Not so much like for signatures, but I mean when you're playing in a game, then I typically don't want to stop my routine of warming up and being focused on the game to go to somebody in the crowd to sign. But other than that, I pretty much sign everything. Sometimes with interviews, it's a different story. I feel like interviews should be done mostly like the training ground or at the games. I don't like it so much when people will call me on the phone or something like that, But other than that, I think I'm pretty social. I'm not a guy that's going to turn somebody down for an autograph. So yeah.
Do you respond to the request through the mail?
Yeah. More often than not, when somebody sends me something without a
self-addressed
stamp,
yeah,
and I'm gonna have to pay for the stamp, then I won't send it back. But if somebody sent me the stamp, then I think they did everything they could, and so I'll send it back to them, no problem.
So you've played in Denmark, you went down to South Africa for the World Cup, and now you're in New England. Talk about kind of the difference between the fans, or maybe specifically to autograph collectors, and how they treat you, or where you kind of find them requesting autographs from you.
The fans that ask me for autographs?
Yeah, I mean, is it any different in Denmark versus when you went down to South Africa, just kind of the fan experience?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar. I think the one thing that's different in Europe a lot, people are obsessed with the player cards. I don't know if it's so much here, but Germany and Denmark seem to be places that they always ask for the actual player cards, and they want to keep like a big notebook with everybody's player cards and whatnot. So that's the one thing that I find a little bit different. But
and they get those signed by the
players? They'll send them in the mail and then ask for player card as well, and so they love those player cards over there. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty similar. The requests and everything like that.
So in soccer, one of the kind of customary things at the end of the game is kind of the trading the jerseys. You see that from time to time. Over the course of your career, what have you collected, whether it's just kind of to keep track of your achievements or from other players that you're playing with?
I'm not a big trader of jerseys because I typically like to keep mine to give to my friends and family and fans and whatever. But the ones that I have traded was the first time I ever played in a Champions League game. I traded with Ibui from Arsenal. I'm trying to think some other ones that
So how does that work? I mean, how do you find like the guy? Do you kind of find like an even?
Sometimes it's the person that you kind of match up against, and you want to have his jersey because you played against him in the game, and that's how you remember the game. I remember I really wanted to trade with Messi this last game, but I didn't get to play against Argentina. I played against Messi in the under-20s, and he wasn't like a big star yet. And I remember thinking to myself after that game, we actually won 1-0, and I almost man-marked him the whole second half. We ended up, winning, and I remember thinking after the game that I thought he would be the best player to ever play the game, and I still think he will be. And I think he's the best player right now playing, but I think he's better than Pele and Maradona and all the greats. I think he will be at the end of his career. So I always wanted to get one of his jerseys, and I still haven't been able to. So it's been more about like what guys I admire as opposed to what games I like to remember. I think the game against Spain, against Confederations Cup, I have my own jersey for that game, and that's the way I remember that game. And the Gold Cup game, I kept my jersey and whatnot. So I like keeping my jerseys more than trading them for other players.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, man. No problem.
Appreciate it.